So, why did you try to kill Ben? Why do you think Luke tried to kill you?
He kept height-mogging me.
Yes, I height-mogged him. What of it?
I'm basically average height. I mean, on some planets, I'm considered a giant.
I'd do it again. He's short. He'd be too short, even to be a stormtrooper.
And not just that. He kept using narcotics.
Drugs so crazy that you wouldn't even believe they existed. The ghost of Yoda appeared before me and told me to slow down. He said I would have a heart attack. He said I used so many of the drugs that I made him look like a saint. But I didn't care. I kept injecting the marijuana straight into my eyeballs.
And he came up with these horrifying super weapons.
I was like, what if we made the Death Star a third time? But this time, bigger. And also, what if it killed a sun when it fired? And also it could blow up more than one planet at a time. But Huck said that was too scary. Said that gave him nightmares. So I said, what if we gave it the same weakness as the last two? Then the chief engineer of the First Order shook my hand and said I should have his job.
And he decided to emulate the style of the most famous Sith Lord in history.
All black and a cool mask. Grandpa Snoke was all like, no, don't wear that mask. You look too badass and outshine me. But I didn't care.
He said that.
Mm-hmm.
Snoke said that you'd outshine him?
Yep. And the badass part too. Don't forget that.
But I could have forgiven that. I could have forgiven it all if it weren't
We
for...
just finished a training session.
We were just checking in on this girl I was seeing.
Apparently, they were real serious.
I was thinking of asking her the question.
He'd introduced me as his nephew. So I asked if she knew he'd made out with my mom.
I tried saying he was the son of my brother. You have to understand, I was really serious about this girl.
But I clarified. I made sure this woman knew my mom was his sister. I made sure she knew my mom had always known Uncle Luke was her brother. That this had probably gone both ways. This woman, this Mara Jade, left without a word. Uncle Luke never found anyone after that.
In that moment, I knew he had to die. My only regrets are not doing it sooner and not doing it right.
He tried to kill me in my sleep. But I'd read my grandfather's thesis. Read the source material. I was ready.
He's irredeemable. Only death can stop him.
You have to understand, I don't give an F. Uncle Luke means nothing to me. Solo means nothing to me. I'm a cold-hearted son of a B-word.
You're both idiots. Wait, how were you already pitching Starkiller Base to the First Order while you were training with Luke? The timelines just don't add up.
Sub-hyperspace terrors.
What?
I will not elaborate.